Good day and welcome to Ancestral Ascensions. My name is Trish, and if you happen to click on this reading here today, there is likely a message here for you. So we're just going to ask spirit guides, angels, ancestors, creator, God, to give us any messages from spirit that will help the collective with whatever they are going through at this moment in time. So right away we have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about seeing things from a different perspective. Trying to look at things in a different way so that we can get this enlightenment here. It is also about divine timing. So it could be that there may be a delay. Maybe things are coming in a little bit slower than you're expecting them to. But that is the overall energy here for the reading. All right, let's get into it. So we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Five of Wands. Um, so I'm getting the sense that there is someone around you who is maybe, not as mature as you would like them to be. And they are, causing a lot of conflict and quarrels for you at this time. The Knight of Wands is, usually kind of like the player, right? Like he's somebody who's, um, goes out there, plays the field type of thing. So, so maybe there's someone in your life who is kind of causing this disruption, this competition, whatever, this chaos that's going on here in your life. And again, we have the Hanged Man as that overall energy. So, maybe there's an opportunity to look at this in a different way, but let's get some more. Let's get some more cards out here. We have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck, and so the swords again representing clarity, right? So with the Knight of Swords, it can be about ambition, but it could also be about like having a one-track mind here. So I'm putting this right here. So maybe this Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords, they have elements of both, and then we have the Queen of Wands, which I do feel that this is you here. So it's almost like here you are, this very charismatic leader, this queen who is very passionate yet empathetic, very creative, carries her power very well, right? And it's like she's looking away from all of this stuff that's going on here. And so it's almost like she knows that it's almost like it's just a matter of time here before things begin to sort of clear themselves up. So with that being said, we have the Tower card, which is about an epiphany, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So with it coming underneath these two cards here, um, you know, I think that there's going to be a realization here very quickly, with everyone who's kind of causing this chaos and quarrels here. They're going to get an epiphany. And I almost feel like they're going to begin to sort of, juggle or sort of take back the things that they were saying or doing. Um, you know, Sort of putting on a little act here. I almost get the sense that this person's putting on a little act, and yet here you are as the queen, like, okay, all of this stuff here is going on over here. All right, and then we have the Hierophant coming in. All right, so the Hierophant is about rules. It is about culture, tradition, those kinds of things. And we do have two knights here, so definitely not a queen, definitely not a king. So with this Hierophant, um, it is about teaching others things. With this Knight of Swords right above here, um, maybe this person is kind of feeling like that they are this person. um, these could be two separate people here with this Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So this one is about like the player, right? But there is this conflict going on. Well, this one is more mental. So they're, using their thoughts, their determination here. I feel like this one here wants to be the teacher, and this one here is really just juggling um, whatever they can. But there has been definitely an epiphany here. Let's get one more card for underneath that Queen of Wands here, Spirit. What else? Oh, wow. Okay, so we do have one. Oh, we have two cards coming in under the Queen of Wands. We have the Lover's card. So the Lover's card could be about, making a choice about something, but it can also be, about a partnership. And then we have this Ace of Swords here. So it is a truth, something that's, it is like an epiphany as well. So very much it could be like this Tower card. Um, but this is coming in underneath this Queen of Wands. Um, so I feel like the Queen of Wands, this angel has this Queen of Wands back here. Um, and, she's trying to make a decision here. So there's definitely divine guidance. And she's trying to make a decision, and she's wanting to make, the best decision here, getting wants to get some real clarity here. And I do get the sense that Spirit is guiding this Queen of Wands. Let's get some more cards around the Queen of Wands here. Okay. Wow. So we have the Ten of Cups here. So a lot of emotional fulfillment. This is about, a really happy home life. um you know Everyone is getting along, and maybe this is what this queen really wants. She doesn't really want to deal with all of that kind of thing, but there is some divine guidance here, and she is going to be able to choose. So we also have the Five of Pentacles. So that is about feeling like you don't have enough. And this could very well be where the choice is here. Now, with the Five of Pentacles, these two people are feeling like they're being left out in the cold. And so, but the thing is here is that they're outside of a church. So if they really wanted to, they could go into the church and have some safety and some refuge, right? And so, like I said, so this Queen of Wands here is sitting on her throne, and she is trying to make a decision here. This is what she really ultimately wants, because this is what I see. But I do feel like there is some divine guidance happening here. So we have Justice, we have the Moon card, and we have the Empress. Okay. Wow. All right. So the Justice is all about, this is, karmic balance, bringing things into balance here. So this is, um, I'm going to put this Justice card here because I do feel like this Queen is, you know, kind of the karmic justice for this decision on these people who are, really feeling maybe victimized or kind of left out in the cold, or that they don't have enough. It's like she's trying to figure this out here. But I think that things are maybe being kept from you, but it doesn't matter because you are this Empress here. So not only, um, yeah, so the way that this is here, it's like, these people, it's like it's like they're only sharing part truths here with this queen, right? And so there is going to be some karmic justice here. What she's trying to do is make a decision here around that Lover's card. And she will get this clarity, even though things are being kept from her. And this is right, not gender specific. This can very much be, if you're a man watching this, you can be this person here, sitting on your throne, very charismatic, really determined, very, very passionate, and very creative. You're trying to solve, this chaos here that is behind you. Maybe you do rely on culture, tradition, or those rules, right? You do have that sense that is being divinely guided here, but you are getting this truth here because ultimately you are this empress. I don't know if you can see that over all the way over here, but um, we do see this empress right here in the center. Wow. You're gonna get through it. You've got all the skills and abilities here. You have the creativity. You have the determination to create this Ten of Cups here for yourself. Beautiful, beautiful message. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I really do appreciate it. If anything resonated for you, please let me know. It really does help the channel with any like, share, subscribe, or comments. Take good care.